Nadia Vincent, I'm really excited about this event that's coming up. And I am really looking forward mostly to being able to support people through this disruption that's happening in our economy and our technology. So I would love you just to talk a little bit more about this event and how we are going to be presenting some really invaluable material to the audience.
Hi, Kate. I'm even more excited than you. So it's a great time. Remember all what we've done the previous year. So today it's really more challenging than it was 1 year ago when we were working on I Transform Me. And I don't know if you've seen the facts that's been coming out the last few weeks. We have MIT who report that 95% of AI projects fail to deliver result. We have Accenture who is firing part of his their workforce. They say is not adaptable to AI. And then last, we have the report that hiring is at its lowest, and hiring is at its lowest since the recession in 2009. So the disruption is at its core now because AI has become smarter.
Yeah, that's so true. And I think the most important thing when I hear this topic is that understanding that disruption is continuous. Like we're always in some level in a state of disruption. It just seems more acute now. And why do you think that is, Nadia?
It is more acute now, just like you say, because AI has become smarter.
Mhm.
And also the one thing that launched the whole thing, it started with OpenAI that launched ChatGPT. And then now AI is so accessible and affordable, everyone can use AI to create something. And the last year, what we saw, it was an explosion of innovation of companies in AI. And since it's so accessible, everyone is using it. Everyone can see the benefit. And as well, that means it's killing some jobs, which is one key important point. People see it as AI is replacing people, but it's not. There is a new way to work. It's combining AI and human, which is the digital intelligence. So therefore, why they are Accenture are firing people who are not adaptable to AI, because it's not about just using AI. It's about using a combination how we human we work with AI.
But in the news, so much panic, in regards to job loss. And I think that it's also looking at ways that we can innovate at really incredibly difficult, what seemingly is difficult, and fed also obviously by the media on this new transition into a higher level of AI technology. And I love that you brought up the 2008 2009 recession, because that's when I decided to build a multi-million dollar company and in the gold, in the precious metals. So even in the hardest times is always opportunity. And I think that's why you and I are both so excited to provide this value to the audience coming soon.
Absolutely. As you say, through the disruption, there are opportunities, and leaders need to first take the opportunities because they have people they are leading. So it's not about losing job, it's about reinventing the job. It's about opportunities, about reinventing our leadership and embracing digital leadership. And regardless of who is going to pay, because we see a lot of companies, they do not want to pay for the transformation of the individuals. So leaders and people, they need to own their self transformation.
That's so true. Because in chaos, what happens usually from the personal development end is people get overwhelmed and they get stuck in fear. But if we can focus on one of my core pillars that I teach is around clarity. Now, clarity is just really simplifying your decisions and at the same time, really focusing on your strategy and building it from there. Because if you can have some form of strategy, even if it's not 100%, you're clear on what that is based on your values. That's what really where strategy is birthed. And then building trust with not only your teams, but just the people that you're working with in business, because trust is foundational. Oh, so important during this time of transition.
Definitely, Kate. But that is great having the strategy and building trust. But people are facing something that is bigger today.
Mhm.
It's all the chaos. It is all the challenges. It's the uncertainty, the economic crash, and the fear. Remember the fear we spoke about losing their job. It's all mental. Therefore, why people need to build resilience, they need to change their mindset. It's that transformation part, that personal transformation. That's the biggest challenge. And that's also why we invite leaders to join us at leading to AI disruption, because it's not leadership like it was before, it's digital leadership.
So the bridge between innovation and disruption, that's really where I know you have a lot of mastery. Can you talk a little bit about how that plays out in how you view it in the business sector?
Well, the bridge is that disruption happens so that we can change the course. That's mean when disruption happens, that's mean there is something foreign, something new that came into the picture. And in it, it's like we have another person in the room, it's AI. And it kind of take most of the routine task, we can give it to AI. However, when I say so, people need to be careful to work with AI and not just delegate all the jobs to AI, because we can quickly see whether the job is refined or made by a person, or if it was only AI. And the winning team is human and AI.
So
See?
that's a perfect bridge. So I love that we have to think about the AI technology as just another CEO in the room or another manager in the room that's part of our system to integrate and to innovate.
Yes, although I will not say it's another CEO, but yes, a very important actor. Why I will not say another CEO? Because accountability. The
Yeah.
human is still accountable for it. Never forget that. Whatever we delegate, the human is accountable for it
That's
because
important
AI
to
is not perfect yet.
it's so I want people to really hear that it is about the accountability and the only person that can really do that is the human brain. So making those real decisions to support the innovation, but using AI to enhance, to accelerate, and to just innovate into a higher and better version in all areas. It's really, really super powerful. So, in what ways do you view then our ability to lead through this innovation? I know we're going to talk a lot about this at the event, but how do we lead through that? What would be your, quick little ideas for leaders in leading through this innovation and this disruption?
Well, to summarize that easily, I will say it's digital leadership, because leadership in the industrial age is different than leadership in the digital age, because the context is different, the challenges are different, the tools are different, and the people have different value and expectations. So you see, it's two different contexts. Therefore, how you lead is different. And
Wow.
then for more, I will invite our listener to join us. I will invite our listener to leading to AI disruption, where we can go more in detail with them.
This is so powerful. I loved how you described that. And I think that this is such a phenomenal opportunity for anyone in the leadership space in business to really take part in this. This is the time now to educate and to be inspired by other people leading in this space. And I love what you put together. And I'm really looking forward to us presenting together in this
Mm,
space. And wow,
Me
let's
too.
think about,
Me too.
let's talk about that. Who should come?
Yes, I'm very excited as well, and especially for our panel, a cross-industry panel, with leaders from different field, different experience, international experience. And one of our leader as well is a venture capitalist. Bec- I want to speak about that because we are speaking about innovation. When we get more innovation, that's mean we need capital, we need investment. So I'm happy that we'll have Andrea as one who is a venture capitalist as well, who can enlighten us about what entrepreneurs and leaders they can expect, because a lot of leaders, some of them left their job or are fired from their job, and they are reinventing themselves. Some of them they come with some great expertise and great idea on how to reinvent different aspects in the field. So a lot of these leaders, they need access to capital. That's one point we will discuss as well, to
Yeah, that's great.
leading to
And who
AI.
else? I know you have a couple different people presenting. I know I'm one of them speaking on the personal development, and I'm really going to be focusing on the four pillars or foundations of leading through disruption, focusing on compassion, confidence, clarity, and also consistency as four key elements in my presentation. I'm really excited to be presenting on that. And Nadia, who else is going to be part of this incredible opportunity?
Well, we have a nice panel, including um, Captain Eric Carreo. Captain Eric Carreo is the president of the Greater Port of Houston, Greater Port Bureau, which is the entity that oversees over 250 maritime businesses. Some of them are not maritime, but they are all involved in the port. And not just Port of Houston, although Port of Houston is the number one port in the nation, but as well all the nearby ports, where because they support all those maritime commerce. So we have Captain Eric Carrero who will tell us about how they are bringing more efficiency in that sector. So we have Michael Slater, who is the director of product engineering at Improving. Improving is one of our sponsor, and he will tell us more about the development happening, the challenges, and how they are using AI to transform different industry practically.
Yeah, practical tools, that's key. I mean, I think that's the thing that we get overwhelmed by so much information. And by putting together this event, this is for people who are ready to take the lead, who are ready to take advantage of the opportunity to lead through this disruption, through this new technology age. And Nadia, why are you so passionate about this subject? I think it's important
That's a great
for people
question.
to know this.
Why am I so passionate about it? Kate, I have, I mean, since 1995, when I started with IT, my whole life has been in innovating. So I've been innovating and transforming different sector. I've been leading the innovation of different sector. For example, the banking sector, electricity distribution, payment, supermarket. There is a before and there is an after, and it's been a great experience. It's about really transforming lives, transforming how we live. And I am so grateful I've had this experience internationally. And with AI, it's really reinvent the game. And there is another generation as well. Uh, they come with the idea, their lifestyle, the way they want to work, and I can see that with my children. So today, it's an exciting moment. So it's like almost 30 years ago, there was the internet. That's when it started. The passion for IT transformation got me in 1995, because you could see all what we will build with the internet and everything. But now we have AI. That's the other breakthrough. So all they are that's part of the digital transformation. It's about possibilities, opportunities, innovation, and how we reinvent our lives. We are lucky to be alive in this period of time. Although people see the challenges, but there are many opportunities, and we want to encourage leaders, entrepreneurs to really transform their business, transform their self, and leverage these opportunities for everyone for life.
Right, exactly. And do it with confidence. And I think that
Yes.
what I know I'm committed to, and I know Nadia, you are too, is anyone who becomes and comes to this event are going to be not only inspired, but you're going to walk away with actual tools on ways that you can improve your business and leadership skills in ways that I think you're going to be surprised at the ability to apply them with a greater ease, with greater clarity, with greater confidence, and being able to build stronger teams through it and making yourself really a valuable piece of the company and world puzzle. Because you are. I mean, every person has a really important, valuable contribution. And if we can work together to help and support each other, I truly believe this is where the greatest innovation is in the human condition and human connection.
Absolutely, because we are in the second machine age, but It's all about human because the machine is not working for another machine. The machine is working for us human. It's about our lives.
That is so powerful. I love that. So Nadia, just give people the information on when this is, and I look forward to seeing many of you at this event. And make sure to reach out to Nadia or I if you have any additional questions in regards to innovation, personal growth, and business development and leadership. We'll be happy to serve you.
Yes, thank you very much, Kate. It's happening on October 22nd at the Iron in Houston. So check out the link below the video and register. It's free, but you need to register to join us. And we are looking forward to welcoming you.